Oh, what's up, YouTube family? I know I'm being dramatic, but thank you again to a fam for joining me for today's rendition of the. Currently, it's the rendition of Zozo time. Zozo, say hi to everybody. Say what's up. I don't know, but he wants attention. So I guess I gotta stop my video for a second. We'll be right back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when family interrupt. You just gotta go ahead and give family the time they demand. All right, so where was I at? Yes, so welcome to the sophisticated version of Bearded Bullies. Today we're going to speak about a sophisticated new gun that I received lately. Yes, I am addicted and I have a problem and I need help. But you're here to help me and join in this glorious festivities that I call Gun Tube Cinema. No, my bad. I'm just playing with y'all. I gotta have a little personality. But as you can see, what's that say? What's that say? What's that say? Dan Wesson. I never knew who Dan Wesson was. I still don't know who Dan Wesson was, but I know who the company is. And I know they were bought by CZ. So those of you who are CZ Shadow fanboys, you are going to rejoice because I have the gun of all guns for you guys. The Dan Wesson by CZ. Or is it CZ by Dan Wesson? I don't know. Either way, DWX. Their version, their take on the double stack 1911. I'm just gonna call it a 2311. All hybrid 2011s are now 2311s. Staccato has the trademark for 2011, and they're not 1911s anymore. They're really that. So we're gonna go with 2011, 2311s. So the platypus, even though you say double stack 1911, you're a 2311 now. I have baptized you as a 2311, even though this says double stack 1911. Guess what? You are a 2311 now as well. Oracle Arms, you already named yourself 2311. So we're all 2311s now. So again, CZ took over Dan Wesson, and they made a love child between a Shadow 2 and a Dan Wesson 1911. And man, they was bumping and grinding because they came out with a nice baby right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this baby right here. This baby beautiful. This baby right here, this baby got back. She got on the grip. On the grip. Stop being dirty. All right. Anyway, so Dan Wesson DWX retails for about $1,900, $2,000. This is expensive, baby. It hurt them pockets. But got it at Bass Pro Shop. I showed up there, my boy James. He always looking out for me. As soon as I walked in there to pick up the Hypercomp that I did the video on before, he was like, I got something for you. And he had a big smile on his face. He's the one that showed me my Prodigy. He showed me my Echelon. And I knew he had something. But I had been looking for a lever action gun. But they didn't have what I wanted. But we was talking about this like maybe a month ago. And he's like, it just came in. I saw it just got here about 30 minutes ago. We haven't even put the trigger lock on it. And he took it out and brought it to me. And I was like, oh, I hate you, James. Oh, I hate you. So I was telling him I got too many 9mm. Like, I need to downsize. Like, I got other calibers that I need to get in my arsenal. And then from there, I can start getting the guns, the wants, and the niceties. But for the needs, I don't need any more 9mm. So he's like, you sure, man? You really, really sure? He had that look in his eye. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. So I picked up my Hypercomp. I left. That night, I could not sleep. I could not sleep. I was on YouTube for about 3 or 4 hours looking at DWX videos. There's not a lot of them, but I was rewatching videos I've seen before. And first thing in the morning, I called and I was like, yo, I need y'all to hold that gun for me. And he was like, all right. And I put it up. And I went back there and picked it up. So, real quick, initial impressions. It has that CZ feel. I don't own any CZs, but James tried to talk me into getting a Shadow 2 a whole bunch of times, and I'll go in there and feel it. The grip angle of it, this right here, this is Shadow 2, all right? Even the grip modules are Shadow 2, all right? So, P10 mags, all right? Oh yeah, empty, clear, all right? But everything else is 2311. See, caught myself. I'm gonna say the other word. All right. Great trigger. Show you that real quick while we're here. All right. Great grip angle. Texturing is nice and aggressive. Oh, it feels so good. This is not coming out of your hands at all. All right. But got a little undercut. 2311 trigger, 1911 trigger real quick. That's your take up. That is your take up. Boom. That's it. That is it. That is it. That is it. That is it. Gotta do it on the other hand. I don't know why I did it that way. Let's see that reset. That's it. That's your reset. Boom. That's it. The slide itself, it's a nice slide feel. It's nicer than my Oracle Arms 2311, but it's not as nice as my Springfield Prodigy, but I've been working on this. Real quick, empty and safe. So I've been doing a little work to this. That slide right there, that's the closest I've ever seen to buttery. All right, I don't know what that is. That's me putting in that work. All right, so I want to show you that real quick. But slide does feel good. I'm sure after I clean it out, like I just got the gun, so I haven't had a chance to clean it and go through it and oil it up. But once I do that, I'm pretty sure it's gonna feel amazing. The only issues I have with this gun, thumb safeties. They are minuscule, all right? They need bigger thumb safeties, especially for this to be a 5-inch model, government model. I need bigger thumb safeties. They are tactile. They move up and down like they're supposed to, but I need bigger ones. I need to ride thumb safeties, all right? Ride the thumb safeties. So this gun was announced at 2020 SHOT Show, right? It didn't get released till 2023. So I'm guessing Dan Wesson was thinking about the 2020 market when they did the gun and wasn't thinking about the 2023 market when they released it. Because why does this not have an optic cut? Why is this just iron sights? Huh? Huh? Do you know? 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 No optic cut. So straight irons, all right? Fiber optic front sight, all right? Adjustable rear sight. You can adjust the elevation on it. You got a bull barrel. It is crowned. Can you see it? It is crowned. Ooh, you got it crowned from the jump. All metal internals, no mem parts. So we are good to go on that front right there. All right. Trigger or magazine release is good. It is nice. It is extended. All right. It's a little stiff, but I'm sure it'll work in some. You know, you got to work it. Grips can be removed like it is a CZ Shadow 2. So I will be changing these grips out for something else that's black and still red because I'm sticking with the theme. The coating on it is fine. It's not like how the Springfield Armory Prodigy was when it was all gunked up with Cerakote and you had to keep running your slide back and forth and wiping it down and redo. No, you ain't gotta do all that. I will say I don't have an issue with the slide stop, slide release. I wish it was a little more extended, but it's not recessed like the Prodigy. All right, it's not recessed like the Prodigy. Real quick, in the bag, so you know, Dan Wesson for a $2,000 gun, you need a better bag. All right, you get your second magazine. So it comes with 2 magazines. They're 2 19-round magazines with a red base plate. All right, and then you get books and shit in your locks. All right, that's it. That's it. I mean, you got a nice little design right there, you know. That floats your boat. But no Velcro to put stickers or anything. It's not a hard case. All right, Dan Wesson. Need you to work on that, especially now that you with CZ. Pull time, pull time. It's the trigger pull time. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get this little pull in here real quick so we can see what we're working with. All right. I got a feeling it's probably about a 3.5 pound trigger. Ooh, I might have been wrong. That says 2 pounds, 6.5 ounces. Let's try that again. Full time, full time. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Let's do one more. Want to make sure we're on the safe side. 3 times the charm. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. I guess I do not know my trigger pulls because that is less than 3.5. So our average was 2 pounds and 11 ounces. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Yep, you can. Hey. All right. I ain't got shit to say about that trigger pull, that's for sure. So the gun itself, great gun. It's heavy. It's heavier than my Prodigy. Well, I got all this stuff on the Prodigy, so we'll get back to that. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Yeah, I don't have a light and everything else on here, so we'll see. But it is a heavy gun. You're gonna feel it. So when you're shooting this, I have a feeling this shit's gonna shoot so flat. It does fit in my holster, my Prodigy holster. It does work in there, so that's a good thing. So I don't have to get another holster. That will fit in there, so that's good to know. Dan Wesson DWX. So far, I love it. So far, it feels like a great purchase, even though my pockets say it isn't. To me, it is. But that just means I got some other 9 mils I gotta let go. So appreciate yourself. Appreciate those that love you, and appreciate those that you love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on alerts. You know, it changes or helps out with the YouTube algorithm and gives 2A content to possibly people who don't normally see 2A content. But for all that you do, I appreciate you. Peace.